Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about the Cronos chain. That is right, we're talking about Crypto.com. Now, there was a recent story that came up about Opensea and some insider trading. I'm going to talk a little bit about that and what it has to do with Crypto.com, specifically the NFT platform for Crypto.com. I'm going to talk a little bit about the impact that it might have on the project overall and not just the NFT platform. So stick around to the end of the video to get the whole scoop on this one today. If you like the content, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to leave a chat in the comment down below. Also, if you like free money, go ahead and click our referral links to Crypto.com or even Femex, where you can open up a long or short leverage trade depending on how you feel about the market. You can get some free money when you deposit into Femex. Let's dive into the charts, guys. So taking a peek at the crypto charts today, we're back to $1.2 trillion. Bitcoin dipped down below 20 or 30K yesterday, and now we are back above 30K again. We've got some volatility over Memorial Day weekend. We pumped. I said we might come back down. We did. And then I said we might come back up. And here we are again. We're floating right around $30,000 for Bitcoin and crypto right now. Ethereum's still below 2K. And Cronos is certainly doing a good job sticking around the top 20 at 18 cents, up 9%, 10% over the last 7 days, which is actually pretty good compared to Cardano. It's a little bit less, but when you look at some of these other top projects, it's actually one of the biggest gainers here over the last 7 days. So that's pretty good to see for the Cronos chain. Now, just yesterday, some news came out about the Opensea employees. So just to highlight this again for you, they are facing counts of wire fraud and money laundering and insider trading. They were actually using confidential information about what NFTs were going to be featured on Opensea's homepage for his personal game, which is brilliant, but illegal. And this is going to open up fire for Opensea potentially, because what they did is they had to fire him, and now he's going to go to court, and they're going to try to get him to spill the beans. Now, if there's any other shady business going on at Opensea, this opens them up to a new threat of this 31-year-old coming and spilling any other information about anybody at Opensea. So you might see a kind of wave of employees start quitting at Opensea to avoid it. You might see, people getting called out and indicted as well at Opensea, and it could cause some concern for some of these Opensea projects, and it could cause, Opensea's popularity to decline a little bit. A lot of people have a lot of negative things to say about Opensea already. This doesn't really help with that platform. Another thing I'm going to highlight for you guys, there are other NFT projects out there. Crypto.com has its own NFT project. There is NFT projects on Solana. There are NFT projects across the board. I mean, you could go to Rarible, you could go to any other NFT platform, and all of a sudden, you could be using something new and do some NFT trading somewhere else. Crypto.com is a great place to do it. Speaking of which, look at this. I'm on CNBC right now. What do I get? A Crypto.com ad. If you go on and you go into CNBC, turn on the TV, you're going to get ads for Crypto.com. If you go ahead and you turn on your TV and you watch a football game, you'll see the LeBron James ad. You see the ads across the board for this. So there's a lot going on with Crypto.com. But when you look at this Opensea case that just popped up with insider trading, it leaves a window of opportunity, as I kind of was alluding to in my last video, where other NFT projects could climb up. Now, Crypto.com has its own NFT platform, and it's pretty good looking. I mean, hosting UFC folks, so there's going to be some drops on some UFC fighters. Crypto Cyber Pirates, number 3. You can go to the marketplace. You can start looking at some of the top projects. For example, Loaded Lions. This is like the Crypto.com NFT of choice, right? This is like their brand. These Loaded Lions are pretty cool. I've been keeping an eye on these guys. I'd love to have this one. This one's super neat. But I think this offers up an opportunity for other projects to show off what they have in terms of an NFT platform. Crypto.com's is pretty cool, and it's really easy to use. The filters are really helpful. Let's say you want the lion eyes, and all of a sudden you want some earrings. You can get a silver ring. Let's say we want the silver ring and the silver stud, and we want the face with a big smile. and it keeps filtering it down for us, and we want the earth green. Oh, okay, so that one doesn't exist actually. But let's see. We'll check the filter. So here you go. You get some of the filters and you can start shopping around for what you like. You can also shop and sort by lowest price, which is pretty cool. So we can start looking with the filters on for the lowest price. These are actually pretty cheap right now. These used to be a lot more expensive. You're buying the dip in crypto. Well, you might want to consider buying the dip on NFTs as well. And you might want to consider looking outside of Opensea, considering some of the recent news. Well, what does this Opensea hack, what does this Opensea lawsuit with this insider trader have to do with Crypto.com outside that there's a competing NFT platform? Well, if the NFT platform for Crypto.com does well, then that is going to bring more traction to Crypto.com. Keeping in mind, guys, when you go to DeFi Llama, which kind of tracks all the DeFi projects, the top DeFi projects currently out there in the crypto space, I got to remind you guys, Cronos chain has the 8th biggest DeFi protocol, which is amazing. So they have the 8th most volume locked up, which is beautiful. I think this stands for, so it's $1.56 billion is locked up. Now, comparing that to Ethereum, it's peanuts. Tron's been having a lot of great traction lately, but there's a lot of opportunity for Cronos to climb here. Add that into more traction with the NFT platform, that's also bullish for Cronos and Crypto.com. Add in a little bit of bearish news for Solana, and I like Solana. There's a little bit of an issue right now with it where the clock is off by like 30 minutes for the chain. That's kind of a problem. Looking at some of the other problems, Terra Luna fell off the map. It used to be up here. And now, currently, there's a couple projects that I believe that Cronos could pass. Because they have an NFT platform that's bigger than any of the NFT platforms here, like Polygon and Phantom. I don't even know if they have an NFT platform. They're not popular, certainly, to my knowledge, if, there are platforms there. So that gives Cronos the advantage. Also, look at the marketing dollars. Another thing is, look at FTX. I don't even see FTX on here, right? There's no FTX NFT platform that's even, DeFi project that's even like living in this space. So Cronos has a lot of good things going for it. And when you start to see articles like this, I want you guys to start thinking outside the box and thinking, well, what does that mean for other projects out there? Well, Opensea means going down means Crypto.com NFT platform could go up, which means more traction to that, which means maybe more people explore the DeFi project, which means maybe more total value locked up, which means also maybe more people are using the regular app to start trading NFTs and buying CRO, which is what you need to buy the NFTs on the Crypto.com NFT platform. These are some of the thoughts that I want you guys to start swiveling around on. Now, when you look at the price of CRO, we are currently way down. You've got a buying opportunity, guys. DCA and buy sandals in the winter, right? You want to buy a winter coat in the dead heat of summer because we want a discount. And right now, this would be buying a very large, very thick winter coat in the heat of summer, quite literally, as we are in June now. But I want you guys to get things on a discount, and I don't want you buying things up at the top. I want you to look at some bearish stories and start putting it together and deciding, okay, what are the implications of this story? And what does it mean for some of the other projects that I track out in the market? We are sitting right back to where we were, back to the prices from 2020, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, almost to the prices from 3 years ago. So keep that in mind. I don't know if we're going to dip down to 10 cents. I certainly hope not. Anything's possible at this point. But you got to keep an eye on Bitcoin, guys. You got to keep an eye on the stories at large that are happening. And you got to start putting 2 and 2 together. And you know what? I'm going to keep putting together some of these hypotheses for you guys to, myself, to try to keep you guys up to date with the latest and greatest. If that sounds good to you, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, check out all the videos that we're posting day to day. Bitcoin is climbing back up. With that, you'll see the altcoins rise. Could Crypto.com make it back to 50 cents? Most certainly, but we're going to need to see Bitcoin back up to 40,000, maybe even $50,000. That's all I got for you guys in this video. Pretty quick, but let me know what you think of the content here from this video about Crypto.com. Thanks for watching the video, guys. This is the Crypto Report, and I am Crypto Kip. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, guys, you got to remember to DCA, HODL, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.